What's up guys, Wolfen Wolfclaw here, welcome to a new video. I'm going to be showing you the progress of my Wix website. Here's what it looks like so far. Of course, first you're going through the onboarding process of loading in, which sometimes it takes a minute, loading the fluff. You'll always see that. Then you'll get this, of course. I really had to add the furry fandom and 18 plus style right to the front page. Now, if you're new, which I'll have to clean my browser cookies to force it to show it to me, but this would pop up by default, just right open like this. And to also make it clear, it won't just pop up open randomly. Let's point this out. A thing right around here would show up before you can even load into the loading process. And it would ask you if you're 18 plus or not. And if you're not, get away, leave the page, and don't come back until you are of age. Now, of course, blogs, furry community, and more is me just trying to cover the whole website in 10 minutes or less. And here is how it works. You can see I put the branding, AuraWulf community by Wolfen Wolfclaw. And at first you'll see this. The AuraWulf you love, just one sign up. Get access to more of AuraWulf. Well protected by your emails, Gmails, 2FA. If you don't know what Gmail 2FA is, Gmail is the service provider for emails, and it's owned by Google. Now, Google also has been giving people the access to a security measure called 2FA. So say I give you my code, right? And I tell you I want you to log into my account. If I have 2FA open, it will not allow you to log in unless I give you the secondary code, the one-time code that it gives me for that login procedure to continue. Now I give this little thing right here that says safety starts with understanding how AuraWulf operates, its community, platform governance, control, and sustainability. The developer provided this information and may update it over time. 18 plus, unhinged. This community is adult oriented. Privacy is in user hands. You're allowed to control your own privacy. Let's go to details. This is the first step to understanding the community. Of course, here is what I left as a little Easter egg to the start of the website. This is how the website basically is. Most of the website's on desktop, but I'm slowly bridging that gap, so don't worry, you guys will have access on mobile eventually for certain features and things. Alright, here's more info the developer has provided on the practices, blah blah blah, and this will lead you directly to the policy document, but embedded. Yeah, on mobile as of currently, from what I know, I think it does not allow you to view it through the page. You'll have to still click a button like originally. However, there's other things you may want to check out in there. Then you just got this random video being showcased, and if you click this, don't bother, because I will just slam you with a error 404. The page was just not found. And that's not random. I'm slamming you with an error 404 because I didn't put anything there in the first place. Here is AuraWulf FAQ Quick, which Quick was originally on the what is it called, Linktree page. We took it off. And now you basically get the same stuff from Linktree, just copied onto here. And I want to mind you, this page is the only openly, publicly accessible page. Because I have an account, that means I have access. This, I was going to put statements here, but never had the chance or anyone to put statements of. I can't show you this full thing here, but trust me, it's very interesting. Again, this place is 18 plus, after all. Now, to continue, we're going to AuraWulf Studios. Again, you have to be 18 plus to join my community. Anything on the open media is fair game, but here, not so much. Ad-free WolfTube videos. Yeah, we'll see about that. Even I'm failing to find ad-free areas. Then you currently got Wolfen, Wolfclaw official, which is my official works. Then if you go down just a bit, you get AuraWulf WolfTube feed, which is just a unfiltered feed of content. However, if we go to WolfTube, this page exactly, I display a lot more now. We have this. Of course, my secondary, heavily unfiltered Wolf and Wolfclaw feed. Then you got AuraWulf Community News, which just shows you news. It's a news feed. And before you say, oh, what could I have up my sleeve next? Don't worry. I'm coming in hot with something cool. First, we need to go here. Alright. Now that we're over here, you can see there's a gaming category, music category, story and recaps category, drama and controversy category, and I'm thinking of adding more in the future. Now, I would like to make a quick disclaimer. None of these are on my website's database. None of these touch the database. What all this is a simple embed. First, I grab the URL of the YouTube channel or the curated playlist of my choosing. I put it inside the URL box, and it embeds the whole entire feed. It acts as a RSS feed, if that's how I say it right. And yeah, other YouTubers, however, this is a tad bit different. I'll explain. If it will allow me to show, thank you, elite YouTubers. We'll go here first. Now, of course, if we go to elite YouTubers, which is taking its sweet time to do so, it just shows people I personally support. My mom, my community members. Then you got VIP YouTubers, which you can see I haven't fully got rid of the YouTube style name, and I'm just slowly shifting my brand to a more known brand for my community. Now, you got this person. I forgot. I haven't heard from them in a while. This is their second account. Hey Cube, what's up, man? Cube and G. Man's cool, honestly. I'll give him that. He's a cool guy. Anyways, continuing away from all the videos, because it's not just videos you gotta look out for. You gotta look out for all the other stuff. We looked at WolfTube Discovery. We've looked at other WolfTubers, but we have not looked at AuraWulf blogs, which I'm not going to waste my time too much. I'm just going to show you a few things and call it quits. Now, of course, all it is a bunch of categories, a bunch of posts, and that's mainly just it. Honestly, I don't know what you would expect from me on that one. However, AI generator, what's this about? Well, you're in luck. This is literally just HTML code on a page. I got severely lazy and did not want to have to code this easily with like the native Velvo scripts. It's like, I hate it. I just hate Velvo scripts. I'd rather handle HTML any day of the week. Plus, you can't easily code a button with very little experience with Velvo. Now, basically, what you saw at the bottom of the page, which again, I can't show the full thing because of how inappropriate it is, this does lead to this page right here. So it's just a small advertisement on the footer. Going to Wolfen Wolfclaw, This is where things get interesting. So you know how I've been striving to replace Linktree? Well, I got my own small bio. And there's links in that bio. Going to YouTube, Twitter, Talkie. No, I didn't mean to do that. Fuck off. PlayStation, Roblox, Twitch, YouTube Music, TikTok, and the Linktree, of course. Now get ready for this. Because I have multiple parts to my Twitter, I did this. Yeah. Absolute insane cool. Where to, Fluffy? Yeah, I really went there with that joke. You can go to my profile, you can go to these two feeds, and you just gotta choose where to go. That's the offboarding process for Twitter. And if I have another channel, don't worry, I'll do the same offboarding process. I'll keep consistency. For the love of God, I can hear you guys screaming at me from across the fucking world. I mean, I can probably hear you guys saying, at least be consistent. Don't worry, I am. You already seen policies, and yes, if you're wondering, policy page leads to policies. And of course, on resources, you can go and fill out a feedback form. Go to the help center, which is still in construction. You can go to the report and appeals form. Communities, this is basically just groups, and I want to add more in the future. No, you can't make your own group. You have to, soon I'll have to make a way for you to request a group style, like give an ideal. Now, AuraWulf members, you got events. You got events, groups. This is just extra. Now, here's the thing. This are all on mobile. This in the middle, that is also showing on the header, is not in the middle. I'm going to accept my own policies. This is only exclusive to desktop. So if you want to look up something, this isn't going to show. This isn't going to show. You're better off using our help center that has one of these. But even then, that may look off. If you go to Linkfluff, I know, right? Weird name, but take it in. Take it in. You got this. Then you got more of the bull crap that I just shown you here. And, of course... Oh, for fuck's sake. Thank you. Then you got unused quick actions, which I will add quick actions eventually. Don't worry. Then you got a similar FAQ section, even though we already have an FAQ section, ironically. And here's this. Extra websites unverified. If I ever show an unverified with the lines next to it, take notes. I didn't look into these websites, I just put them in. But I'm always careful when putting unverified ones up. I always put them under that type of name, unverified. Now, you got shopping, you got more links, got news coverage, got system assets and tools, 18+ content, social media, and it's going to be the same for the stuff AuraWulf supports under Aura Search. You got Chrome Web Store, a lot. 18+ content, system assets and tools, AI content, social media, Google services, system defense, extra websites unverified, and it's kind of just that simple. It's a everything website. Now, here's one thing that I know people are probably going to scream at me about. Does AuraWulf's small text logo actually send you to home? Well, let's go ahead and find out. We're going back to this page, just a random page to work with it. Yes. Yes, indeed. It absolutely does send you home. Further, if we click more option, this is where shit gets good, chat, so bear with me. You're gonna love this. You got profile, got settings, members. Members leads you to a page of members who chose to go public with their account. Because you're private by default, you're going to have to go public if you want to be public. This is not for publicity. This is for privacy and browsing of my community, without having to worry about the YouTube space that is consistently trying to market your activity as useful for their algorithms and shit. I don't use algorithms. We exist, basically. Profile can also show you settings, but I show settings anyway as a quick action. Notifications, you can also click here, honestly. Member panel, I don't know if that still exists. Nope, member panel has turned to link fluff chat. You can see there's some back end inconsistency, but I'm working on that. Our socials, that leads back to Wolfen Wolfclaw. Admin panel, that's only for me. You can't see that. Followers, yeah, you can see that. That's just your followers. Now, if we go to member panel, which will inevitably lead back end to the freaking AuraWulf chat from before, it's just this. It's me trying to convert a old page to something different, which I will be doing so little by little. Yeah, feel free to text here, but it's likely not going to stay put long. Anyways, this is my website, and yeah, I would like to make it clear, again, this community is 18 plus. If you're a child, get the f*** away from the website and stay away from it. Parents, if you don't keep your children in check, you're the problem and you're the nuisance. Not the companies, not the developers, you. Again, I'd also like to make it clear, this website is not accessible publicly. I can only access all of these pages you see before you, all of this stuff, because I own an account. This right here is an account. A bloody O account. Okay, if you don't have an account, it's going to ask you to sign in or sign up. Same thing. And that's why I want to make clear. This is my profile. So you already know that if I'm signed up, I can access my bullcrap. Hold on, let me show you guys. View public profile. Here's what I look like. Alright, on public profile. See, you can tell I am able to access the website. So this is basically it. I don't allow people to access the website publicly because I've been, spam botted through, what is it called? The scraper bots? What do you call those things? Anyways, be careful because I recently published a video about how I got, bot attacked.